Alright, so this is the Gear Overdrive mod for select Liftmaster and Chamberlain belt drive DC openers. And first I'm going to go over the different gears that you can find on Liftmaster and Chamberlain openers. So the first gear is the 16 tooth gear, which looks like this. And this is compatible with the Gear Overdrive mod, the large version. It upconverts a 16 tooth gear to a 32 tooth gear. Now the second gear is the 19 tooth gear, which is also compatible with the Gear Overdrive mod. You'll have to buy the extra large version of the Gear Overdrive mod for this one, which converts the 19 tooth gear to a 38 tooth gear. The third type of gear that you could find on the Liftmaster and Chamberlain openers is this 22 tooth gear, and you'll see it's not slotted, so you actually can't put on the Gear Overdrive mod on this one, but you'll notice that the inside splines are universal for all three of these gears. So what you could do if you really want to have the Gear Overdrive mod installed on your unit, but you have this one on your unit, you'll actually have to take this off and you can replace it with the 19 tooth gear, and then you can install the extra large Gear Overdrive mod on your unit. The other two belt gears that you could have on your unit are these two, which are the old school ones for the alternating current motors. And unfortunately, since these aren't slotted, these won't work either. Next, we're going to go over what the box contains inside the kit. So obviously, first thing inside the kit is going to be the gear itself, as well as the clip that holds the gear in place. You have two little slots, and then the clip pops in and prevents the gear from coming out. Then it also comes with two chain clips, and then a chain extension piece to lengthen your belt so that you can get the tensioner back on without running out. And then it also comes with a little packet of lube that you'll kind of squirt on the teeth around the outside just to reduce friction and wear. And then these are the necessary tools you'll need. You'll need a 1/2 inch open end, you'll need a needle nose pliers, and you'll need a 1/4 inch screwdriver. And it's optional to have a vice grip, but I recommend it. And then for ease of use and the sake of speed for the video, I'm going to use an impact for the 1/2 incher and an impact for the 1/4 incher as well. So first things first, what you're going to do is obviously make sure that your unit's unplugged. Then you're going to take your 1/4 incher and you're going to take off your sprocket cover. Now that that's done, this is where the vice grip will come in. You'll attach the vice grip to the front, right in front of the trolley, so that the belt can't slack up as you loosen this belt tensioner. So next thing you're going to do, so you're going to get your 1/2 incher and you're going to loosen up this belt tensioner until it comes off. And it comes apart in 3 pieces. Make sure you don't lose this tiny piece here, you'll need that. Now your belt fully comes off, and it's time to put on your Gear Overdrive mod. So you'll see the Gear Overdrive mod has a slanted surface on one side and a flat surface on the other. The flat surface is what's going to be facing upward. So you're going to have to align the slots, because there's only one position where all the slots will align perfectly. So you're going to make sure that you find the position, and then you push it on, And your Gear Overdrive mod is going to be about 1/8 of an inch higher than the actual gear itself, which it's supposed to be like that. Just make sure you give it a firm press down that it can't go down any further. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to put your little clip in, but you can kind of see that my extension cord is a little bit in the way of my slot here. What can also be in the way of putting your clip in would be this lip or this lip. So sometimes it's nice to actually plug your unit in at this point and put it into travel mode. So you're going to hit that rectangular button. And then you're going to just rotate your gear a little bit until it lines up to a spot like right here where you can slide in your clip without any obstructions. And you'll see it pops right in, and now you're secure. So this can't come off, whatever you do. Now, I'm going to unplug it again, just for safety purposes. And then I'm going to take my needle nose pliers. I'm going to pop off this chain clip so that I can install my extension. So here's my chain extension piece. I'm going to put it on, reattach one of my chain clips. Kind of use my needle nose pliers to reattach it there. And then we're going to take one of our other chain clips that came with the kit, disassemble it, and then we're going to attach it to our chain extension, to our bolt. And then reassemble this chain clip so that it's all one piece. Okay, now we're all put back together. Now I should be able to reach, and I should be able to put back on my belt tensioner without a problem. I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit here. And now I'm going to take the vice grip off. Make sure it's tight enough. I would probably go a little bit more so that it's more bouncy. And there you go. So you're fully installed. And obviously, before you put the belt on, you could put the grease all the way around the teeth, or you could actually sneak the grease in a little bit here and then run the unit to work its way in, whatever you prefer. And then we're going to plug it in and we're going to put it into travel mode. Hit the rectangular button, and now we're going to relearn the travel and the force settings, because now that your gear is twice the size, if you don't do this step, then you're going to go beyond your limits and you're going to break something. And you'll see now that when I run it, it goes twice as fast. And there you go. That's how you install your Gear Overdrive mod. Alright, now I'm going to teach you how to reprogram the travel and the force settings. First thing you're going to do is you're going to hit this rectangular button. Then you're going to hold the up arrow until your garage door opens up all the way. Okay, now that your garage door is open up all the way, you're going to hit this rectangle again. And now you're going to set the down limit. You're going to hold this down arrow until your garage door closes all the way. But you don't want the door to close so far that your rail bows. You just want a light kiss at the bottom. Okay, and then once I hit this rectangular button, it's going to save the travel limits. We've set the up limit, we've set the down limit, and once I hit that rectangular button, it's going to go through the force settings to learn the weight of the door. With these new units, the force settings work themselves out automatically. With the older units, you would have to
go through a couple more steps. But after I hit this rectangular button, it's going to go through the last steps on its own, and then it'll finish up once it's all done. So now it's learning the up force. And now it's learning the down force. And now we're all set. Okay, and here's the older units where when you go to hit the rectangular button, it's the same thing. You're going to set the up limit, which my up limit is where I want it already. So I'm going to hit that rectangle again to save the up limit. Now I'm going to set the down limit. And like I said, I'm going to be careful as I get close to the bottom not to push the door down too far. So I just want a light kiss at the bottom. And I like it right there. So I'm going to hit that rectangle again. And you'll notice this time it doesn't automatically do the force settings. So that top arrow is flashing. I'm just going to hit the top arrow to learn the force settings for the open. And then I'm going to hit the down arrow to learn the down force. And there you go.